Jacob.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
I'm Rosie. What is mental health to you guys?
I think a lot of people around me struggle with their mental health, and specifically in my family, and so I think that has like a huge impact on just kind of my everyday life.
Personally, mental health affects me, I think, mostly I get really anxious sometimes, and that anxiety like affects things in my life that I really enjoy doing. So I think that like trying to figure out ways to make me feel less anxious will ultimately like better me in the future, because, or not even in the future, it could be in the very moment, because I feel like I like hold myself back because I get so anxious about things. Like even doing this like photo shoot and stuff, I was so nervous, but like I'm so happy I did it.
Yeah, you killed it. Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Jacob?
I think I also definitely like struggle with like anxiety the most, but I feel like it's like also like where we are in our life. It's like so easily to be like freaked out and stressed out about things. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do like when I graduate. I don't know where I'm gonna move. Like so like trying to figure all of these things out definitely like brings me like a lot of anxiety. But it's I think it's like really good to like live in the moment. As cheesy as that sounds, but like not to like worry about stuff like that in like the future and not stress about it.
Yeah. How do you guys use movement to process your feelings?
So one of the things like I do that involves movement, I hate working out. Like I like don't like going to the gym. Like it sucks, but I'll go surfing, which is like it's like in nature and it's like very peaceful, stuff like that. So that's like one of the and I usually do that by myself, which is where I can like kind of like take time to like process like my thoughts and feelings, and like it's almost like meditation with like a little bit of fun in it. So that's probably one of the main ways
That's awesome.
practice that. Yeah,
I feel like surfers always talk about like getting in the flow mindset. Like,
yeah, it really is.
Flow
It's
state.
like peaceful.
Yeah. I like definitely relate, or like mine's actually the opposite. Like I'm very introverted when it comes to my feelings and my emotions. So anytime I need to process my emotions, I actually self-isolate. And it's not in like a scary way. Like my friends definitely know that that's how I process my emotions and that I like to be alone. And like I love to go for drives. Like I'll just go for a really long drive and I'll listen to music that like resonates with me in that moment or like in that emotion. And that's definitely one of my favorite ways to like process what I'm feeling.
For me, I feel like music and movement kind of like go hand in hand, because I always grew up dancing. So I guess I'll just turn on like whatever song I know will get me up and moving, even if I'm just like in my bathroom or something. Turn on speaker, dance around for like 10, 15 minutes, and I like actually feel like the negative emotions leaving my body as I'm like bouncing around like an idiot.
Dude, music is crazy what it can do to you.
Yeah.
It's a universal language.
Exactly.
It's the best.
When you guys are sad, do you like listen to sad music?
Oh my God, yeah.
You like to make yourself sad?
Yeah, well, I listen to sad music even when I'm really happy. Like, I love sad music because I think it just brings out, I just love music that makes me feel really deeply, and I think I feel the deepest when I'm sad. I think feeling happiness is not as easy to feel it, you know? But when I do feel happy, I mean, it doesn't matter what music I'm listening to if I'm happy, but when I'm sad, I'm like, I'm only listening to sad music, because sometimes I like to sit in my sadness and like actually like allow myself to feel it, because I mean, emotion is like what makes us human. So people who like try not to feel emotion, it doesn't make much sense to do that to me personally. So
that's like me. I'm the opposite. I'm like, if I'm sad, I'm putting on the happiest, loudest song. I'm gonna jump until I'm happy.
Yeah, but I get that too, because it's like you don't want to be sad.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to like really acknowledge that you are sad, and then because it's temporary, you know, it's an ephemeral feeling. You're not gonna be sad forever.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you just have to cry it out.
Yeah,
just
we all just need a good cry. Yeah,
everyone needs a good cry.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a good cry?
Oh, I can't remember the last time. Let me see. Probably like a month or two ago. Had a pretty good cry.
Did you feel better after?
Yeah, I did feel better after. Yeah.
I don't want you to think I like being sad. I'm just saying when I'm in my moments of sadness, like I let myself feel sad, but I prefer to be happy.
Yeah,
you know?
you acknowledge the sadness
Yeah.
and then you move on from it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah. What does love mean to you?
To me, I think love is like unwavering and unconditional support and like acceptance of somebody or something.
That's a good answer.
Thanks.
I think love's like one of the most important thing, if not the most important thing in the world. Like I think without love, like everything is meaningless. Like nothing really matters if you're not like surrounded by and loving and sharing and receiving like love. It's like there's no point.
Yeah, love is so special because it's so natural. And yeah, I think like what you said, Rosie, is like, for me, love is like support and my friends and people who are there for me and people who genuinely listen to me when I speak, or like even just like a hug. It's like crazy, like the energy that's transferred in like through love, even though it's not, love isn't physical. It to me is physical through energy, and like, yeah, I don't know, love is so special.
I feel like love is definitely way more powerful than hate. I feel like they're kind of opposites, but I feel like the power of love is so much stronger than the power of
100%.
hate.
Yeah.
What are some ways that you guys have been successful in helping other people feel better?
I feel like for me, I was never really a hugger, but recently, keep talking about my friends because they're like the best people ever. You guys are my friends too. You guys are awesome. But like they have taught me the importance of a hug, and just like because it shows that you're there for someone, you know, and just like to actually physically hold another person like that is like really, really powerful.
I also love hugging. I'm a big hugger.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm working on it.
I think sometimes I'm like really not good at like being like, or I'm supportive, but like I think I like don't know how to like make people feel better like when they're sad. Like crying like freaks me out. Like when people are crying in front of me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like what do I do?
Yeah.
But I think like there's no like really like right way to like support someone, you know. I think for everyone it's different.
Yeah.
So
I feel like your friends probably just appreciate your presence.
Yeah.
Even if you're uncomfortable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually I hug, that's the go-to. I'm like, I don't know what to say, but I'll give you a hug.
I think just like being there for whatever it is, like if it's a hug, if it's a shoulder to cry on, if it's like someone to go just like get out of the house with or like take a drive with, just like being there.
Or like even if you know like someone's like coffee order or something like really small, like you can go and like get them that, and like it's the smallest things like that can be like, oh, you remembered this and like you care, you know.
Yeah.
And like I appreciate that.
What are some practices for self-care?
I think for me, when I'm not in the best place, I like to like isolate myself, kind of stay inside, like close the blinds, stay in bed, watch shows that I've seen 1,000 times. And I think for me is like getting outside and like taking that step to get outside, even though sometimes even just getting up is hard. Once I'm outside, I always feel so much better, like the vitamin D, just like taking in the little things, like the breeze, or like, oh, the sky's gorgeous and blue, as it always is. And I was just being a hermit inside. So I feel like taking that step to just get outside helps me a lot.
And just making yourself comfortable, and like if that means putting on like super baggy clothes and like looking a mess, or like doing like your skincare routine, or taking a shower, or like whatever. It's just like small things that can really make you feel so much better. Mm-hmm. Also like treating yourself like to anything. Like if that means like shopping, go shopping, like, you know, or food.
Mm-hmm.
Food.
And then I think like reading and writing is also like really huge. It's like like something else to do that's like not like looking at a screen, that like makes me like think and kind of like I think when I like overthink stuff, like writing like stuff down like really helps, things like that.
Definitely writing things down, I feel like helps me get it. Sometimes I feel like my mind's really cluttered. And I feel like if I write something down, it like puts it in another place.
Yeah.
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 Or even just like writing down things that you're like grateful for. It's like a very grounding experience to do that. And it kind of takes you away from like whatever else is going on, because it's like, you know, you can just, showing gratitude has just so many benefits. And it's something like that's actually kind of important to do every day to kind of cleanse, you know. Finish this sentence. I feel peaceful when.
It's just gonna sound weird, but like when I'm underwater, it's like so peaceful.
That's such a good answer.
That's cool.
Because it's like actually silent.
It's
you
like
literally
dead
are,
silent.
Yeah.
And if like you're in the ocean and the water's clear, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful.
I feel peaceful when the music is really loud.
And there's hundreds of people around me.
Yeah, I'm not alone. I'm kidding. I don't know. Music brings me. It's like peaceful, but it's like an energizing peace. I don't know if that makes sense. A stimulated peace.
Yeah. But I'm probably most peaceful when I'm in my room, like, and I like light candles. There's something about a candle
Candles.
that just like brings joy to me. Like buying new candles, or just like just lighting a candle, cleaning your room, playing music while doing so. John Mayer is like my peaceful music, where I'm just like in a different zone.
How can we promote good mental health?
I think like the biggest thing is just continue to talk about it more and more. Like every single day, mental health should be part of some sort of discussion, because like, you know, it's something that's never going to go away, and it's only becoming more and more prevalent. And like getting like to know people and empathy is where it starts from.
One of my friends, he like started this like jewelry company, and it's like promotes like mental health, and like the thing is like call your fam and like check on like the people you love, and like I think it's like our responsibility to like reach out to loved ones, you know, and like take those steps to like make sure like the people that we love are doing okay, and just checking in on them, show them that you're there for them all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like our generation, or like the younger generations, are getting better at like acknowledging mental health and like bringing it into like normal conversation. I feel like that's gonna help destigmatize it a lot. And then once it is destigmatized and like mental health is viewed the same as physical health, because in reality they're pretty much the same thing, like mental health is physical health. And I think that I'm really hopeful for like the younger generation, because I feel like they kind of understand that in a way that maybe the older generation doesn't.
Yeah.
And like you said, it just comes from conversation, like
Yeah.
open and honest conversation. What's something that you guys are grateful for right now?
I am very grateful for the people I have in my life right now. I would say that at this point in my life, I have the best support system that I've ever had. And I literally cannot be thankful enough for that. And even just like you guys and this opportunity, I'm so grateful for this. And for the fact that like there's this meaning behind this entire, you know, campaign and this look, which is really, really awesome.
Like you said, I'm also super grateful for my friends and my family and everyone that supports me. I'm also super grateful for everyone who keeps me in my place, 'cause sometimes I need it. And then obviously super grateful for like all the opportunities that I've been gifted. Very blessed.
Yeah, definitely grateful for opportunities. I think health's a big one. Mental and physical. I think I'm super grateful. And yeah, this opportunity is awesome. You guys are awesome.
I'm grateful for this conversation. I've
Yeah,
learned a
it's-
lot about you guys, and I
Yeah.
knew you guys already. But yeah, this was awesome.
Yeah.
And I love you guys. Chelsea.
Group hug. I told you I'm getting better.
Even though you don't like us.